the question of God.
The problem of evil is that there is evil. If this all-powerful God exists, then why doesn't he stop things like that from happening to good people? The problem of evil has always been a stumbling block for every faith, especially Christianity. Theologians have always avoided this topic because it is the one question they can't answer. They perpetuate their delusions of grandeur through the use of fancy words like theophany, immutability.
Evil cannot exist in and of itself. It's the projection of man's free will and corruption on God's perfect universe. This is clearly illustrated in my book, Mere Christianity, available for only £19 at the local bookstore. Allow me to read you a small excerpt. There's a story about a schoolboy who was asked what he thought God was like. He replied that, as far as he could make out, God was the sort of person who was always snooping around to see if anyone was enjoying himself and then trying to stop it. And I'm afraid that this is the sort of idea that the word morality raises in many people's hearts. There's only one way to settle this. Staring contest. You, me, now. Theophany.
Omnipotent.
Omnipresent. Sturgify. Conquistador.
Lewis and Freud have significantly different opinions about the problem of evil in our world. Sigmund Freud says that evil is proof that God doesn't exist. However, C.S. Lewis maintains that it simply says that evil is a mistake and that God will redeem the world once again. What do you think about the problem of evil, and how would you address these differences?
I tend to favor a pantheistic approach. Think that there is a good force and an evil force, and that they coexist eternally in the universe. And I think that you could just classify spiritual force. There's a dark force. There's a light force.
Well, actually, I feel
That's wrong, okay? I just can't reconcile a good God with an evil world. If there is an all-powerful God, and he's in control, why is there evil? Why does evil exist? Either there's a God who's not really all-powerful because evil exists, or God doesn't exist at all.
Clearly, this issue is a black and white issue. It's like a spiritual prison, if you will.
Speaking of prisons, the prison system is not just, and it's racist, and it's bad.
Well, I might have to agree with that, but...
Well, the other day, I was sitting on my cushion, and the spirit, it came over me, and it allowed me to feel the pain and the evil in our society, because my dog, it had a kidney infection. It allowed me to feel that pain. I felt the pain. I was sitting on my cushion.
Frankly, I just think this question is irrelevant. You're all hypocrites. You say one thing, but you think the other, and you're so contradictory. So I think the question shouldn't even be asked. It's pointless. You shouldn't even ask it. Hypocrites.
And so you see, the theological world is at a standstill. Even the greatest minds seem at a loss in the face of the problem of evil. Theologists call for faith, and atheists decry what they see to be the fatal flaw in Christian beliefs. How could a good God permit evil to befall the faithful and still be a good God? The issue is a complicated one, and it would appear that only in light of new evidence could it possibly be solved.